Former USA Gymnastics Junior National Team gymnast Katelyn Ohashi was in Sioux Falls over the weekend. She helped with a fundraiser at Wings Gymnastics, where local gymnasts could win the opportunity to meet her. The money raised went to a nonprofit that gives foster children the opportunity to get involved in sports or the arts. Photojournalist Sam Tastad talked to several people who were very excited for this opportunity.
Tight knees, pointed toes.
It was super cool meeting her today because not a lot of big gymnasts like Katelyn Ohashi get to come to Sioux Falls, and we don't get to meet people like her every day of our lives.
She's a really good role model to all gymnasts around the world.
Hey, what did you think on that one? I was on the national team for 4 years. The Olympics was kind of my path.
Good.
And when I got injured, I was out for 2 years and decided that I wanted to go back to college gymnastics, and it was the first time that in my career I got to decide what I wanted to do with my, gymnastics ability.
She competed, and then after she had broken her back, she was out of gymnastics for a while, and she just didn't like how she really looked. And so she came back with a new goal and a new inspiration and ended up doing really, really well.
Take your time on this. Obviously, it's softer, right? We live with ourselves and our skin for our entire lives, and it can be so super uncomfortable when you don't love yourself, and we can take that for granted. And I know I did, and I felt really poor about myself for a long time. So being able to encourage these girls to be comfortable in their skin and not compare themselves to others is, as young as they can learn that, it's really important.
Gymnastics being such a physically and mentally tough sport, it's just really cool to see her go from almost the top back to the bottom and then right back to the top again. Do you get better?
I think it's really cool that I get to be able to share them my downfalls. I'm happy that I've gotten this chance to talk with all of them and just share a message that hopefully stays with them forever.
No matter what you've been through, you can always come back, and even through the worst times, you can always come back and do what you love.
Taught us not to compare yourself to others because you're the best person you can be. And she taught us that you can always come back from anything, nothing should stop you.
As gymnasts, you get pretty sucked in, but there's so much more to gymnastics and so many lessons that you can take outside of the sport. So I'm super happy that they can realize that they are not just gymnasts and they are humans as wholes.
Oh, hair flying.
Thank you, Katelyn.